Welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, one with a vision. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for the likes and shares. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all for sharing this video with someone who may need it if it's not for you. My message from God today is they broke the trust, the bond that you had with them. And now they don't even realize that you're gone and you're not coming back. You're no longer there. You may still be physically in contact with this person, but your heart and the love that you had for this person is no longer there because they broke that bond of trust that you had with them. Early on, when you first met this person or in the relationship, the beginning of the relationship, they broke that trust. Now, it was their responsibility to make sure that if they wanted to stay around you, it was their responsibility to make sure that they built that trust back up because you don't trust them. Not only by just physically doing things, showing you, but also emotionally, just they needed to do more to show you that, listen, I want you to trust me, and they didn't. But this person is arrogant. They don't even notice that you pulled away from them. They're so arrogant and puffed up in the chest, and they feel like they know you and that you'll always be around. But what they don't realize is that I'm not sure when the last time you talked to this person, if you had a conversation with them, everything that you said to this person, you meant it, but they take it as a joke. They're so arrogant and they think they know because even though they broke that trust, you stayed around them. You stayed around them. You kept communicating with them, even though they had broke that trust. So they feel like they took that as you were just, well, this person would never leave. They didn't take it as if this person, you cared about them, because you did care about them. And the reason why you stood around is because you cared about them. You love them. You love them. You have a love for them. But because they're not doing anything to build that trust back up, they've lost you, and they don't even realize that you're no longer going to be there. They lost you. That's it. You don't even communicate with this person like you used to, and they don't even notice it. You don't text them. You don't call them. They do all the texting. They do all the calling. But they're going to realize when it's too late. And what I mean by it's too late, God is getting ready to bless you with something else, with another relationship. And when I tell you this person is going to be so broken, this person is going to be sitting somewhere, laying on the floor crying. Balls up in the corner crying because they never thought that you were going to leave, but they took you for granted. It was funny. It's a joke. They keep joking about it, but honestly, they really care about you. They just keep fumbling you because they feel like you're not going anywhere. But the moment they realize that you've moved on, this person is going to break. When I tell you, it's going to feel like, to them, like death, because they're no longer going to be around you. They're no longer going to be able to entertain you. They're no longer going to be able to communicate with you. They had a chance to get it right. I keep hearing they had a chance. They had a chance. They had several chances to make it right. And they just didn't want to give in because they felt like you were a joke. But sad to say, but the joke's on them. Because the moment that they see you with someone else, they're going to fold. They're going to fold. Because anything else that they had going on, anybody else that they're with, they're nothing like you. They're nothing like you. And they know it. They needed to get it together. They thought that they had time. And you don't play with people's time and emotions like that. This person was playing a game because they thought that you were not going to go anywhere. But I'm telling you, the joke's on them. But they did it to themselves. The moment that they broke their trust with you, the moment you were really through with them already. You gave them a chance to get it right, and they still didn't get it right. And now they think that you're never going to go anywhere. But I'm here to tell you that God says that that's it for this person. When I tell you, he said that's it. That's it. There's no more coming back. There's no more coming back. You may still be communicating with this person, but it's not the way that it used to be. You don't call this person. You don't talk to them. You're not even trying anymore. And do you know they haven't even realized it? They're not going to realize it until they see you with someone else. And that's when it's going to break them. It's almost like they're living in an illusion and they don't even realize that they're losing you. But they're going to miss you. They're going to miss you. But it's their fault. It's nothing that you did that was wrong. You gave them a second chance to make it right. They didn't act when they should have. And now, whoever or whatever they go towards, it'll never be like it was with you. They cannot replace you. They can go on with life. Of course, they're going to go on with life, but they cannot replace you. I don't know why my chair Anyway, they cannot replace you. They cannot replace you. You're a very good person. You deserve the best. Look at this as God removing this person out of your life because they played a game. And your life isn't a game. It's not for them to play chess. They were playing chess. They were playing chess. In the end, they lose. They lost. They lost the game. And that was you. They lost you. They lost you. They were playing the game and they lost you. And now all they can do is sit back and watch you go be happy because God has a blessing for you. God has a blessing for you. I made a video about love and marriage in 2026. You got something coming. You got something coming. And it's going to be very big. And this person, they lost out. They lost out when I tell you crying. When I tell you trying to fight for you. Trying to fight for you. But no, go sit down. Go sit down. Don't come over here with that. That's all you're going to be telling them. Don't come over here with that. You had every opportunity. Now I'm gone. It's not that you don't love this person. It's not that you don't care about it because you're always going to love them. You're always going to care about them. But the games that they played, it was just too much for you. It was just too much. It was overwhelming. And you let it go. And you moved on. And this person didn't even realize that. They thought that they still had because you kept communicating with this person. You may have talked to them on the phone or, just kept a communication with them. They thought that they still had you. But you only kept that communication because you still had feelings. You still loved this person. So you kept that communication with them. But that didn't mean that you were not moving on with your life. So now the joke's on them. I'm Liliana, woman with a vision. Thank you all so much for sharing my videos. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video today. I appreciate each and every one of you all the love that you all show towards my channel. I appreciate you all the comments and everything. Thank you all so much. Remember that God loves you always, more than you can imagine, more than you'll ever know. God loves you. And guess what? I love you too. Go be blessed.